Let's make some delicious frozen banana treats. Hello, I am Katie from thecraftyblogstacker.com, and if you're new to my channel and you like free recipes and tutorials, make sure to hit that subscribe button. This is a very simple recipe that calls for bananas and some chocolate. You can either use the melting chocolate like I'm going to use. You could also use your favorite flavor of chocolate, milk chocolate, white chocolate, whatever you want, totally works. This recipe is very easy to customize. You can add coconut flakes, mini candies, peanut butter, sprinkles, all sorts of fun things. You want to use bananas that are beginning to ripen, so they have these brown spots on them. The ripening just means that they're sweeter, so they're going to be a better treat. If you're buying bananas and want to make these frozen bananas right away and they're still a little yellow, you can put them in a paper bag overnight or for a full 24 hours depending on how yellow your bananas are, and that will help ripen them a little bit quicker. I'll take a banana. I'm just gonna peel it. Oh, that one has a little brown spot. That's okay. I'm gonna cut this end off and then cut that piece in half. Take a popsicle stick, insert that into the banana, and put it on a lined baking sheet. We need to freeze the bananas first. I'm going to cut all of my bananas in half, insert that stick, and put them on my baking sheet so I can freeze them. All of my bananas are ready. I can place this baking sheet in the freezer, and these need to freeze for at least 3 hours or until they are completely frozen all the way through. The bananas have been in the freezer for 3 hours, but before I pull them out, I'm going to melt my chocolate. This melting chocolate comes in big bricks like this, and I'm just gonna break them apart. I will melt the chocolate in a glass. This will make it easier to dip. Add a little bit more chocolate in there if we can make it fit. I will melt this in the microwave in 30-second increments until that chocolate is nice and smooth. I'm doing it in 30-second increments so I don't burn it. You want to melt it nice and slow. I have melted my chocolate. It's nice and smooth. And I also melted some peanut butter as well, just for 30 seconds. I have some sprinkles and some coconut flakes. Here are my frozen bananas. I have this second dish here to contain my mess, so I don't make a mess of my countertop. I'll take a frozen banana, and I want to have some peanut butter on it. You do want to work kind of fast just so your bananas don't thaw while you are dipping them. This one I'm going to do peanut butter and chocolate. Let that excess drip off. And then I can put this back on my sheet of bananas. Let's dip this one, and we'll put some coconut flakes on this one. This is a great recipe to do with kids because it gives them some creative freedom and they can put their own toppings on their bananas and then enjoy what they have made. I have about 6 cubes of chocolate in my glass here. I'm definitely going to have to melt some more. I'm just going to go through and add toppings to all of my frozen bananas. I have dipped all of my bananas, so now I'm going to put these back in the freezer. I put these back in the freezer just long enough for that chocolate to really harden and set up. I do want to point out that as I progressed, these are the first ones that I dipped, that chocolate is super smooth. As I added more and remelted, it just kind of got a little clumpier. They will still taste great, but that chocolate just gets a little bit clumpier as it is melted and melted and melted. So just know if you are making these for an event where you want them all to be beautiful, like the first couple I did, you'll need to melt different batches of chocolate. All right, so let's try them out. I'll go with a simple sprinkled frozen banana. That was a really big bite. Those are so good and the perfect treat for a hot summer's day. To store them, you can either put them in an airtight container and keep them in the freezer, or even just like a zip freezer bag works just as well. Thank you for joining me today. Make sure to stop by my website, thecraftyblogstacker.com, for more free recipe tutorials. You can also find me on YouTube and at home on your smart TV on Made It Myself TV. Thanks everyone. Bye and happy crafting.